Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Steel Frags. Tonight we are reviewing Fragrance World's Suits, a tuxedo inspiration, and about the closest one out there. But before we get into this review, I would like to thank all the returning subscribers. I would like to thank all of the new subscribers. And I would also like to thank you, the possible subscriber. So if you've not subscribed yet, help me help you make the world a better smelling place. And the way we do that is by subscribing and hitting the like button, getting the algorithm going so that we can all smell good. Anyway, this is Suits, Fragrance World, Tuxedo clone, and arguably the closest one out there. We're going to get into the notes real quick, which are identical to YSL Tuxedo. These are identical on Fragrantica, and I can't really tell the difference if there was one. So in the top you have violet leaf, coriander, and bergamot. In the middle you have rose, black pepper, and lily of the valley. In the base you have patchouli, bourbon vanilla, and ambergris. Hey, I mean, I don't know what you could ask for with these Middle Eastern houses coming out with these inspirations, but they're really shutting it down. So in the opening, what I get is a spicy coriander. You do get a bit of the violet leaf that kind of dances with the black pepper. And then as it starts, that opening is kind of harsh. There's a little bit of alcohol, but it's nothing, a few seconds won't fix. So don't worry about it. But it starts the violet leaf starts blending a little bit with the black pepper. And as it sits, you start getting more of the rose, the deeper notes. This is a very deep fragrance. This is not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, hell, that's a big thermos of tea for me. Anyway. Yeah. So you got that bourbon vanilla, the ambergris. It starts to come in towards the end of the dry down. And then it kind of stays there. It doesn't really develop much more after that. So I would say that this is very close to Tuxedo. But of course, Tuxedo is going to have, better complexity, better quality and stuff like that. But for $22, $21, really can't beat something like this to get you through, especially to make those good impressions during the fall when you're out and about. So let's get right into it, right? So how does this perform? To be honest, my bottle's a little young, so you know what I'm going to say. It probably needs to macerate, right? It needs to grow some hair. It needs to start paying some bills. It needs to grow up a little bit. It's a little juvenile. But does it smell good? Smells great. Smells really good. It just doesn't, my bottle does not perform as well as I would like to. This is what I hear. I have not experienced this, but I hear you get anywhere from 6 to 8 hours with something like this. Some people have said longer. I have not experienced that yet, but I have faith that my bottle will strengthen up and that I will get more performance out of it. We're still at the very beginning of the fall season. We're not deep into the cold months yet. So this has time to do its thing. And if by any chance it's just not performing in 3 months, I give it another 3 months. I have stuff to wear, man. I have fragrances to wear. And if you need suggestions, comment down below, because I am definitely coming out with a winter list of fragrances very, very soon. So if you would like to see that video, or you just want to say, what's up, man? Comment down below. Anyway, so yeah. So longevity, like I said, it's like I was to give anywhere between 5 to 9 hours at the max. For my bottle's performing very, very, very close to the skin. But again, this is a very new bottle. I think it needs time. From what I hear, it projects fairly well. It's not a monster projector. It's not a beast. Maybe some people's bottles are beasts. Mine's is a little puppy. It's a little baby. It's not really screaming like that. It is not performing all like that. It's not beastie. So, what else to say? Okay, so occasions, right? This could definitely be something that you could dress up, just like Tuxedo. Tuxedo is one of those more sophisticated, advanced fragrances. They go better with business casual or even formal wear rather than casual streetwear. Streetwear, generally, I like to wear things that are kind of sporty with that. Blue fragrances, fresh fragrances, even some fruity fragrances. But when you want to step it up a notch, go business casual. We're talking about boots, overcoats, peak coats, Kegel hats, sweaters, stuff like that. You want, or for me, fashionably, the way I like to style that with some of my more advanced, deeper fragrances because it just fits that kind of scenario. Although you can wear this with a G string, you can wear this with a thong, you can wear this with edible panties, and nobody's going to stop you, except for the police. And if you go out in public like that, then you might have some issues. So don't do that. But wear what you want to wear, how you want to wear it, when you want to wear it. And when do you want to wear this? Fall. This is a fall banger. It smells like fall in a bottle to me. Between the coriander, the violet leaf, and the rose, and then the ambergris kind of in the bottom, it really almost gives me like a fall daytime date kind of vibe. I would not really reach for this in the night. That's just me personally because I don't think it has the depth to really fit a nighttime fragrance in the fall. But fall days, this is a classic for your fall days and your fall mornings. Anyway, like I said, not everybody's gonna like this. This is not really it is a unisex fragrance technically, but this is very masculine. So you have to be confident if you're a woman and you want to post something like this on. But excuse me, a little bit of gas. But yeah, you got to be confident if you're a woman, you want to pull this off. It can be very masculine. And not everybody's going to like this scent profile. It's more earthy. It's a little deeper. There's some rose. There's some challenging notes in this. So if you're new, you might not want to start off with suits. You might want to start off with something like Nautical Voyage or even something more friendly. I have fragrances a list of fragrances I will be coming up with for the beginner. So be on the lookout for that as well. Anyway, not going to waste any more of your time, even though the time was not wasted. So help me help you make the world a better smelling place. The way we do that is by, you know what it is. Come on, like, comment, subscribe. Don't be shy. Anyway, you guys have a blessed night, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace. Messed up my speed bag, man.